Is the sort of MVP or toy version of Karaoke Hunt. It doesn't do everything I want it to do yet. Obviously, I've not been working on it very long, but it's getting there. At the very least, there's an app, and it's live in the App Store, so that's a huge milestone. So this is what you get when you launch the app. You basically get kind of like a welcome screen, which tells you that it does a bunch of things that it doesn't do yet, like connecting your music data, which is something I haven't implemented yet. But that's the idea. Like that's one of the core features. Is the idea is that you can connect your own music data, and it will sort of show you songs that you know from based on your own music listening history and artists you love and stuff. You kind of can already build some playlists, but this implies that you can do it with a group, which you can't quite do yet. But working on it. And again, with this is functionality that I haven't yet built. Um, but the idea is that you can keep track of what you've sung and kind of rate whether or not you enjoyed singing it or didn't. And this is powered by the community because the data that I'm pulling in is data from the karaoke community. So I am grateful to the data sources I've used. One of the things that does work, which I'm pretty happy about, is sort of user registration and login, which is powered by Firebase Auth. But it took a little bit of finagling to get it working. There's also guest mode, which you don't need to log in for. If you've logged in, if you've downloaded the app for the first time, if you've not initialized it, the first thing you have to do is download the song database. It prompts you periodically to update that. The idea here is that it can work offline, so even if you're in a dive bar or a karaoke bar with no data or no Wi-Fi, you can still use the app. Basic functionality that I managed to get working this week is an improved filter form. Like I had this a work in progress, but I didn't have it live. So you can now search sort of by a specific artist or a specific karaoke brand. So if you want to find just the tracks that I make, there's a Nomad Karaoke. And this is a sort of a playlist builder, so it's got pretty limited functionality, but you can add some tracks that you want to sing to the playlist, and those show up in the playlist view. At the moment, that's about it, honestly. The idea is that this does a lot more and keeps track of them and things, and this links out to YouTube and things, but I haven't quite gotten around to building all of that. One of the things I'm proud of that works now is you can request karaoke songs through the request tab, and this has a fully functional Stripe order form built into it. In the mobile app, it's embedded in this progressive web app that I'm using right now. It clicks out to another tab. But this will actually come through and pay me $10, and I will make a karaoke track for you, which I have mostly automated, but not fully. But the fact that people can request and kind of pay money through the app is, for me, a big milestone. And there's like a placeholder settings page that doesn't have much going on it yet, but there's some stuff, including light mode, which is nice for people who like to have their eyes bleed. But yeah, that's the toy version of Karaoke Hunt. Doesn't do tons yet, but it certainly gives you a taster for what it's going to be. And it already does deliver a little bit of functionality now with the song search and playlists. But yeah, thanks for your time, and hopefully showing you more in a few weeks.